That's always been a woman's job. The man have never been in the house. The man have never been in the house with the kids. Never. That's today's men who become like men. Why? Because the woman got a better job. Martin Luther King was a whomongering preacher that slept with a lot of women. You don't hear nobody saying about that. Women still love him, right? He was a great man. You can do that when you're great. He did it with class. Perception is reality. It's some selling dope thinking they writing them up, not hurting nobody.
Because they financial situation.
For whatever their reason.
Right.
I don't compare my right to nobody's. I can explain it and I can make it make sense. Whether you think it's right or there's a lot of people think what I'm saying wrong in them. It's a lot of people think what King Von was saying was right in them. Perception is reality.
Some of that stuff, man.
Perception is reality. But reality has nothing to do with truth. It's your reality. How you raised in your household, that's your reality. But the world ain't like that. But you'll believe it is. That's why we have to escape our realities and go other places. And see that what we think we know, the world is much better than that dark place we live in. Everybody ain't fighting and mad and shooting and dying and struggling. It's some people don't know no struggles. I never knew my mother had to struggle. I never knew what my mama had to do to take care of us because children wasn't supposed to know so we can stay innocent. We don't know if mama them rich or poor. We just know we ain't without.
Well, y'all boys get y'all popcorn ready, man. We got that boy Charleston White going off on a brand new explosive interview. Charleston breaks down why high-value men are not settling down and have not been for a long time. That boy Charleston also speaks a little bit about his past, and I think y'all boys gonna really want to stick to him for this one. Charleston White even brought up Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, gang. I know y'all boys gonna enjoy this video. You heard me? But y'all do me a favor anyways before we even get into the video, man. Hit that like, comment, subscribe. Stop playing with me.
I spent a lot of time with a pure heart trying to give out the game and be like, man, I'm gonna do it.
It wasn't pure if you mad. That's what I had to tell myself.
When did you stop being
Let me shout them boys out real quick. Who this said? Shout out to Swoosh, man.
mad?
When I realized they ain't the problem.
You believe you was the problem?
Yeah. Who told me to go help the community when my kids needed shit? I'm out here helping them get toys. My kids want toys too. I'm missing my daughter's gymnastic practice to come down here and get backpacks away. My daughter want me there. My mama said a wise man. The old said Dr. King was a fool. The old said Malcolm was stupid, falling another, telling him what he can't do, but all the and getting him a Lincoln in the house.
Okay.
His Betty Shabazz looked at Malcolm and said, them got everything. We ain't even got our own house. Your woman, your wife, and your kids go despise you trying to be a hero out there, but the dishes in the sink in here.
So do you believe that Malcolm and Martin some of the dumbest niggas ever?
Wait. Why she mad? She ain't did the dishes then, gang. Now we got a whole different problem entirely. So she just mad at everything. You supposed to be at home doing the dishes, gang? Not taking care of the kids or nothing like that. Like, come on. Nah, that's whoa. Red flag. Let me run that back.
Another telling him what he can't do, but all the and getting him a Lincoln in the house.
Okay.
His Betty Shabazz looked at Malcolm and said, them got everything. We ain't even got our own house. Your woman, your wife, and your kids go despise you trying to be a hero out there, but the dishes in the sink in here.
So do you believe that Malcolm and Martin some of the dumbest niggas ever?
Goddamn right.
All right. Do you believe that?
I'm not fault.
So your wife and your daughter at home, and then none of them did the dishes. Well, I see why you ain't came home. Well, I wouldn't be home either. Sick and tired of that.
Followed no man. But so Malcolm followed the
Okay.
He followed Elijah Muhammad to his faults.
You ain't lying.
And when he started speaking on them faults, the Nation of Islam Muslims killed him. And they have no remorse to this day. They felt like he was a traitor because he told on a pedophile.
Crazy.
Martin Luther King following Dr. Ralph Abernathy. I ain't following no man.
Do you think that Martin knew though in that moment?
Yeah, he knew.
Because you know he said came out with the burn the
he knew.
bridge.
Why you think he preached so good?
That may be a gift.
No gift, nigga.
That voice, you know what I'm saying, is one of a kind.
If you study your history, you wouldn't say that. You would know that they brought him into the White House and told him, nigga, go pick you. Look, dumb country boy didn't know nothing. Same with Malcolm.
You can't say he was dumb. He graduated
He was a dumb country boy. He didn't know the word. That's why they used him for white supremacy. He didn't know nothing.
They used Martin Luther King
That's why at the end, he told Harold Belafonte, like you were fit to repeat, I think I may have led my people into a burning building. Then he started preaching about guns in the Vietnam. And come on, homie, study, read. The Bible says study to show thyself approved.
Yeah.
I studied this. That's why I'm so confident in my speakings.
My old boy, a hell of a but you know the first two books he gave me? The first two books, the autobiography of Malcolm X and the Black Panther, what you call it. So that's why when we talk like this, you might hear me refer.
Malcolm followed a man. He didn't follow Allah. Every from the nation joined the nation because of Elijah Muhammad, a half white boy. Farad Muhammad was a white man.
Okay.
And if God is love, how he gonna be specific for this one group of people and put them on the mothership? The mothership still ain't came.
It's very difficult to get to that point when
you got a woman and a son there.
That's true.
You talk from their point and your point.
Okay.
You're talking from their point. Them niggas talk from what it's like to lead. You told me you done something that most can't do. How did you deal with the shame? How you working on getting past that? We want to hear about your ills and struggles too, not theirs. That's what makes you great when you can do that here. That's what made me great. I can get on here and say I cheat on my wife. I done this openly and be willing to talk about it because I'm not ashamed about anything I've done.
Your wife don't never say.
Yeah, she say something. Don't your wife say something?
Hell yeah.
But I don't care what she say.
And when she hear you say, I don't care what she say, she don't come with the
I
bullshit.
didn't care what she mean. She don't come with it.
Don't come with the, what if I do the same thing?
Why would she do that? Why would she knit for knack me?
That's what a lot of women
And I'm
do.
online acting.
But
That ain't what a lot of women do. What you talk about? What you talk about is a show. He ain't lying. You every day. You ain't talking about no Charleston. Let that boy know something.
if she see you with another woman, that ain't acting.
She don't know that. She believe what I tell her and don't ask no questions.
Yeah. He on this Andrew Tate shit today. Talk your shit there, Charles.
Even if she think it's a lie. That's how you keep
behind
the
this.
peace. You know he lying.
Okay.
You know he lying. So why try to get the truth knowing it's gonna hurt you? God done already told you in your spirit, in your dreams, and while you was praying. Put God on him and don't argue with him. That's what my wife do. My wife make me feel guilty with prayer and not saying nothing at all. A woman have always beat a man with her silence and her beliefs, not his. So if your woman really love you and she really want to try to change you,
For real, cause he too old to be saying something like that. You think he 20 years old with what he just said. You feel me? Not even 16 with the type of mindset you got, bro. Hell nah, but you at least 30. You should know better, gang. He ain't lying.
she wouldn't confront you to lie to her and try to tell her the truth.
He just told on himself.
Cause you go tell more lies and go do it again. But if she don't argue with you, boy, that silence will have your ass eating up.
You believe a man could be faithful? A man who
I don't know
who's-
what. My mind don't go outside of me. I can't.
You can't be faithful.
I don't want to.
You ever been faithful in any stint in your
I
life?
don't want to.
Okay.
I don't think no great man have ever been. All great men, if you believe in these
lying to
biblical
me?
religious books, had more than one woman.
Okay.
You need a secretary. You need a
That's faithful, gang. What you mean? Was he treating her bad? They were all his, right? They all got down, right? Come on now, they all got fed. Some of them all got children. Come on, what you talking about? He ain't lying. That's faithful, man. Yeah. He made sure to stay faithful instead of leaving you. He went and got another one to join the team. That's a real. He ain't lying. That's a real.
Your wife ain't gonna do that. She ain't gonna aid you, nigga, to be a better man.
But they say Claretta Scott was that for Martin. And
Who
all
said
that?
that? Where did you read it at?
They got books.
Black
I
men,
for sure
don't
read
look
that in the book that she was
never
the
read it.
backbone. That she was the backbone and she
I've
was
never
the
read
who
it.
held down the kids and all that.
That's always been a woman's job. The man have never been in the house. The man have never been in the house with the kids. Never. That's today's men who become
good,
like
y'all
men
boys, he
wives
good.
because the woman got a better job. Martin Luther King was a whole-mongering preacher that slept with a lot of women. You don't hear nobody saying about that. Women still love him, right? He was a great man. You can do that when you're great. He did it with class.
Speaking of class, what do you think about classism? Because I don't think we deal with racism no more. Because I drive a Benz. Like the people don't bother me, but I see dudes who less fortunate. They struggle. What it seems like is they struggle, and this is blanket with any person. The women are outdoing the men, and the women have to pretty much delegate their attention or attention to being delegated. Say you got 7 women. I got 7 women. I might got 2 of yours. You might got 3 of mine. We all got the same thing.
Every black man, Richard Poe got 16 women. I know Poe got 7 kids.
Let him know something, Charleston. Yeah.
We're not in classism. We're nationalism. That's why you're hearing
Nationalism.
MAGA, Make America Great Again. That's why you're hearing people talk nation,
And they
talk
see all their
Iran, Korea. No, nobody's talking classism, but the talking about I'm gonna stun on you. The late. This is not classism. This is capitalism, guys.
Okay.
Do you got you some goddamn money? If you got some money, enough money, you ain't black. That's why OJ say I ain't black. OJ. I think like that. Nigga, I ain't black. I'm Charleston. Blackness ain't stopped nothing. Nothing that y'all say the white man stop you from doing. Nothing. When I want to steal out a white boy store, I stole. He ain't been able to stop me from doing nothing.
You ain't lying, boy. At a certain point, we do got to take some type of accountability. But at the same time, Charleston, we ain't finna completely ignore a system built specifically to do exactly what it's doing.
And I beat his system. I ain't got no felony conviction.
Exactly.
Why you stop getting your...
You be his what? Run that back. I want you to say that one more time. And why did you have to mention that if it wasn't a such thing?
Ain't like that. Black, I'm Charleston. My blackness ain't stopped nothing. Nothing that y'all say the white man stop you from doing. Nothing. When I want to steal out a white boy's store, I stole.
Okay.
He ain't been able to stop me from doing nothing. And I beat his system. I ain't got no felony conviction.
Why you stopped getting your law degree when you was on your?
That white boy law degree. I know law without the approval of his degree. I done changed laws without the degree.
Okay.
I figured out I don't need that approval. I was just going for money because they pay you to go to school in America. If y'all didn't know that. I got over $100,000 in 5 years put directly in my pocket to go to school. But if you don't have the knowledge and the information, you don't know because you don't know.
So when you
You don't have to pay back no money. Loans neither.
Explain that. What do you mean?
Man, I ain't explaining. They done explained y'all for years. It's called student forgiveness. And if you go get you a loan, just make sure you get a part of the 501c3 so you can get your loan forgiveness. Do a little intern at the hospital, civil service with the police. Go tell you don't get the loan, but they'll go borrow money from their cousin. They'll dab you, give you $20,000 a year. Imagine a 20-year-old getting $10,000 at the start of January, another $10,000 at the start of August every school year, and he know what to do with the money with good credit.
OG, what was going through your mind when you told that boy to shoot that boy?
Nothing. I was thinking about rap music. Kids don't have a mind to think. It's scientifically proven. All the data, medical and science research says it's an undeveloped brain. You can't think. You're impulsive.
So then why give a kid 55 years at 18 years old?
He killed somebody.
Well, why don't give him 18? 18, that's a life sentence.
No.
What happened to impulsive? What happened to all this other shit you just say? Nah, he killed somebody. You don't visit the you don't think he changed, you don't think he developed. Nah, that thing in his brain ain't clicked finally. Like this man just be saying anything sometimes. And you just gotta call him out for it, man. But let's proceed.
You can't bring that life back.
So that's
55 years at 18 is good. He's still young when he come home.
55
My brother got
18.
114 and 17. He still came home young and healthy. You killed somebody. Why we gotta have mercy on you because you young?
You just said
Yeah,
his
you
brain
did
wasn't
kill somebody,
developed.
So?
If your brain ain't developed, you can't make a sound decision. But I'm gonna punish you with a.
Man, Charleston is a hypocrite, gang. If he say so means so. So he don't know what to say next. So he stumbled on his words. So he might have double standard himself right now.
Sound punishment.
So
Don't
let's
you
move
whoop
on.
your kids when they fuck up?
You gotta get
So
that
why
right.
are you here challenging me? Hold on, you took a life. You're not supposed to be punished?
Correct.
I'm not here to correct you.
He
That's
right,
your
but he
parents.
wrong.
They should have corrected you for I got you. I'm punishing
He wrong,
you.
but he
And it's
still right.
55. At least you still get another chance.
But let's say, boom, in the 90s, my old boy shot up a bar, got 3 to 5. If he shot that same bar up right now, he'd get 57 years,
You
89
can't compare.
years.
You can't compare the times. Things back then haven't escalated to now. You live with comparison, man.
Okay.
I live with right or wrong. Boy or girl, kid or adult. You have to lay in the bed you made in, son. My mama didn't try to soften the blow. No, you did this. Come
Ain't you the same person that tried to get the laws changed in Texas for the minors to not get sentenced to life anymore? But now it's so? Come on, Charles, come on, gang. You could at least bring that up. Like, you tried. You tried, but just to prove your point, and you like F the that you was locked up with, and you don't want no ties with them, you'll give us a whole different answer. That's just like, gang, you changed the law behind this. And you not finna take accountability. It's a good thing.
Come turn yourself in.
How you felt when she told you that?
Nice answer, so.
I didn't turn myself in. She made my brother turn himself in. We come from an honorable mother, so we know that's the right thing to do. You only know it's wrong when you get with the wrong.
Nah,
And they
for
say, man,
real,
your
I
mama
thought you changed
right
the
is
law.
right. And that's all we ever knew, homie. I feel bad about doing wrong. Even if I want to.
Like, Charleston, that's one of your best deeds right there, literally. And you not even finna stand on business right now. You literally helped the juveniles in Texas for to not get life no more. You feel me? Or better sentences. And now it's so?
Do it. That's how you know you still got a God in you. When you don't feel bad about wrong, then you have
Double
fallen far from
standards.
God.
When you was in the streets, when you was,
I ain't never been in the streets. Never. I've never been in the
but-
streets. I went into the boys' home at 14.
Okay.
I came out at 21. I ain't go to the
What
streets.
you did after 21?
I went to school and college and work and became
You
a
said you
father.
was selling weed before.
I went in the streets.
Okay. So what do you call that?
I've never gotten weed out the streets. I was in college selling weed.
So Anton
At a
Dames, I ain't seen
dispensary.
him in a while.
In the
Hey,
80s?
when y'all getting back together?
After that Corey Holcomb thing, I ain't seen him nowhere.
Yeah. No, that was crazy.
But yeah, we have been doing like the last year. So him and Corey got into it.
How you like Detroit? Because I spent a lot of
I
time
don't like
there, too.
nothing. I don't go to like my.
Yeah.
I go to serve what I'm supposed to do. Go to the bottom
Who caught
and
his
bump
ass, beat
into the
up
least
for
of
real.
those. Go. I don't look to like nothing. I'm on a mission and I know why I'm here.
Yeah.
So it ain't about like. It's about fulfilling. I put myself on the stage. That's what I like.
Oh, you back
I
preaching?
don't like no city. It's the
Oh.
white man city. I don't like nothing but me.
Right.
Because if I get caught up in liking, I might dislike it and not want to go back. I'm a performer and I'm an entertainer. I ain't gotta like it. I love coming to see my people. I love being on the stage. That's the reward. I don't look at the cities. I don't even know where I be sometimes.
How does it feel when you show up and there's thousands of people that'll see you, hundreds of people see you?
I don't tap into the feelings, homie. I become arrogant because they were watching me before I got here. I was doing millions of views on Facebook. That's why all great people like Michael Jordan, they arrogant. Because if you get caught into the feelings, you go fall. It becomes overwhelming. And as a man, them feelings, go out there and perform and come off the stage high. Most of them that get stuck in them feelings on stage and they go to getting high chasing that feeling. Some days I'm on stage, I don't feel good. I don't want to be there. Been all night, doing wrong, feel bad. It don't feel good all the time. That's why God don't trust your feelings. He don't give a damn about your feelings because some days you don't feel like doing good. Some days you don't feel like going to work. But don't make it right. You still get up and go to work. Them feelings. You find
Fast. It ain't about the feelings, man. It's about that faith. You heard me? Where your faith at?
some kind of way to tell yourself, get on up out this bed, because them feelings don't mean nothing. You know you got bills to pay.
Yeah.
That's what I tell myself.
You know what you got to do?
There's
Do
a lot
it.
of people relying on me, and I ain't going back broke. So sometimes I want to quit. Sometimes I want to keep going. It's an emotional ride. Put that to the side. What do you know? I go with what I know. I'm blessed to be here, nigga. And I got to make the best of it, even if it don't feel good. I take care of mama, grandmama, the kids, everybody. That's what making it feel good. Yeah, that what making it feel good.
So when you put a smile on the people's faces, what is it that the impact that you looking to leave when you walk away?
No, I ain't looking to leave nothing. I don't know what y'all gonna think when I'm here. When I look in the mirror, I think I'm a hell of a butt naked with no clothes on. I've been talking to that little boy since I was a little bitty boy in the mirror. I talk to me in the mirror when I'm putting my eye in, brushing my teeth. I talk to me. So me in that mirror, I know what to say to him. So I watch myself in mirrors. When I'm driving in the car, I watch me all day long. I'm a real narcissist. I'm conceited, like egotistical, like a because I've always been made to feel special in the environment I was in. Kids who made to feel special come out into the world, boy, with the confidence that they can conquer the world. That's why you see me so brave and bold as this little bitty boy. I didn't just start this. I've been like this since I was a kid. What's in you is in you. Yeah, what's in you is in you.
You ain't lying, boy.
Self-conscious or had a lack of confidence because of your eye?
Yeah. All kids have
Y'all learn how to
insecurity.
bring that
But
back
boy,
out.
I had a
What's in
mama
you is
made
in
me
you.
feel like, boy, I used to be in
You get
last
better,
place
though.
running track. And my mama would be jumping, baby, you can do it. Baby, you can do it. And they had me way up. That's the only time I didn't believe, mama. Mama make you feel like ugly, feel handsome when they mama kiss them. Say, boy, my baby. Yeah. That positive reinforcement does way more for your children than discipline and spankings.
Facts.
The positive reinforcement, even when they done wrong. Chasing them, but then
Facts. All I ain't no money for McDonald's. Bitch, you better go in the Staples. And then come up with a story later on like, hey, we don't eat McDonald's every day anyway. You still want to do better. Because look, when you want your grinding phase, you got to eat them little vegetables. Like, you got to finesse them. But at the same time, man, all that limiting beliefs, he right, bro. You got to enable them to want more, gang.
loving them back past the chasing them.
And how the rich get rich in the post-stay post, yeah.
Then discipline and spankings. The positive reinforcement, even when they done wrong. Chasing them, but then loving them back past the chasing them, because you got to correct. You can't just punish, whoop them, and then don't correct the behavior.
Yeah.
And that's where mama was good at. Coming back after that ass whooping with them tears, and boys say, yeah, making you stop saying in your head. You ain't go in the room and
What you said, boy?
boy, it felt horrible throwing that finger up.
But no, so in regards
You can say it in your head, she gonna be like, what? Oh, nothing?
to what you have going on to go from a person who was doing lives on their cell phone to
Lack of knowledge. All I know is, homie, it didn't feel good going live and people watching me, and I ain't getting nothing out of it.
When did that hit you though?
When my nigga told me you entertaining people for free, you working for free. None of us knew about monetization, but our kids, the young rappers, the soldier boys, they knew about it. We was feeding the dopamine because we like attention.
Nah, gang. Back then, the only people who knew gang was the YouTubers. I feel like the first way I really found out, yeah, you right, rappers too, because we had DistroKid. You feel me? Like ways to upload your own music and start making first little bit of internet money. You seen that 1 cent load up, you like, oh my God, that shit really gave me a cent. You heard me? But them YouTubers, now them boys been on game. First YouTuber made me realize it, boy, was that boy DDG. Some people be like, oh, he used to be flexing on his fans. Hell nah, to me, he would wake him up. I see other flexing all the time. But they ain't never speak on, oh, this changed my life. Oh, this, you heard me? But that boy made it present. He said, boy, y'all had better get on here. So I posted 3 times a day. Boy, you two changed my life, boy. I quit my job from this shit. Like, he kept like re-saying that shit. Boy, so I was like, hold on, wait, what you mean? Then I find out about the money. I started doing my research and I found out about the whole other side of it. Been on, yeah.
Yeah, that's why we take our best pictures and post it, because we want the most likes. Mm-hmm.
That's who put the whole world on right there, boy.
They was creating us an addiction and a habit. Like a drug. That's why when you think you trying to get shit together, quitting social media is one of the aspects in your mind. I ain't getting it. Because you think it hinders your life. Because you know it does. The amount of time you spend on it.
Yeah, hold on.
I was a single dad.
Yeah, before that boy DDG, I used to think every other YouTuber was rich. I thought it was like TV. You heard me? I thought it was like actual TV shows. Like it was just some rich ass doing some rich. You heard me? Real? But he was the first one like really break it down. Like this is how I'm able to do rich.
Turn the food up cooking.
I was like, hold on.
When I realized you can make money,
What?
I ain't getting no ever again. I just had to figure out how to make money.
Are you proud of the children you raised?
Yeah.
What you most proudest about your son?
Everything. He don't hang with him in the broad like he was taught. My son don't hang with no, got his own place. He quiet and observant. And he his own man.
WW.
Yeah, he his own man. My kids were raised in the village, so they had both grandparents on both sides, mom and dad. So they had a village. My daughter graduated at 15.
High school?
Yeah. My daughter graduated high school. I put her in accelerated learning high school. She graduated high school at 15. She went to Paul Mitchell Barber College, beauty school, graduated at 16. She just turned 17 on her way to the military.
Oh, that's what's up. Which branch?
Navy. I'm sending my baby to war.
Yeah, that one thing we can't never really say about Charleston, boy. That boy raised the fuck out them kids, boy. He ain't lying.
I come from a war family. I'm sending my baby to war. My baby want to go to war. My babies want to be on she was raised with a daddy shooting all he gun. My children been trained and indoctrinated.
So them the ones who 9 years old could have changed the gun type thing, cleaned the gun.
My son Bill gone. Bill AR.
No, that's what's up.
I would take him to the gun range because I was buying him all the video games that he be playing out to school, shooting and killing, and the blood was gory. I said, man, I think this boy gonna be a school shooter. So I started taking him to the training facilities. I started doing to my mixed baby what the white people do to theirs. Teach them how to use the compass knife, the screw, start a fire. Teach him how to shoot the gun, so he's not fascinated when he see a gun and be holding it like this. Know that every bullet out there can hit anybody, so he won't shoot no innocent people. The black boy, when he touched the gun, he fascinated with it because his mama wouldn't even let him play with a gun as a kid.
Not even a toy.
He didn't have no. That's what I'm talking about. It take a man to let him play with toys. Get him a BB gun, a real gun. He go put it out. Let him put it out. Go shoot that gun, boy. Boys break fingers. Boys get scars on their head. If little boys ain't never been outside to have their knees scratched.
My knees look like some right now.
Oh, well, they was inside playing the game.
No, my knees up. I was outside.
That's past your generation. We all.
Yeah, he's talking about the new kids, boy. They need clean these
outside. Okay. Yeah, because ain't nobody outside for my son to play with. Even when I send him outside, there ain't nobody for him to play with.
If you send him outside, he doing something, all right? He ain't playing.
The games.
He got somebody to scream with and get on the on the lot, play the games with online on stuff like that.
He good.
Yeah. So yeah, nah, man.
Make sure you buy all the VC he want. Get that all the VC, boy.
A son can do nothing. So I spent time with my son.
All the games.
And I brought my daughter with us. they have to see good and bad men. So I put my son around all my partners, and let him pick. You remember him? So when I start seeing behaviors, I can point out what kind of man, what not to be like. Yeah, so your kids got to see your good and your bad. We try to hide our bad.
Yeah, I do.
And don't talk to him about it. He got the same bad. So how he gonna be this demon and you hiding your demon from him? He got the same demon. He got the same demon. So when he don't know how to defeat it because you done hid it from him. Sure. No, we talking.
I appreciate you, OG.
Yeah, we talking.
So I ain't gonna lie, bro. I go out of my way to not do certain things in front of him, which is my more negative traits. But I be telling my homie, man, I can't. They be calling me from school. I used to be a fool in school, and sometimes he be just saying stuff sometimes, and I be like, man, I'm gonna beat this up out of him. He got that from me. You see how I talk? Like I would be like,
whatever you don't like about him, go look in the mirror and try to fix it in the mirror, and then it in the mirror will fix him. Watching it in the mirror.
You believe in therapy, OG?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You got a therapist?
No. The Holy Spirit is the therapist. Talk to me in the mirror. Who can fix me better than me, nigga? I know what I'm doing. I know what's wrong. And I know where I come from. God damn you up. So talk to me. Because when the therapist gone and they give me the sheet to read, who gonna help me when they're not there? I don't want to be dependent upon nothing. Everything I need to fix my problem is in here. I just need somebody to talk to relate about it with. Give me some more options past my brain. But I ain't fit to spend hours and hours talking to a with problem worse than me and might be a pervert. Nah, I need to go talk to a man who have been in my shoes that understand what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, and how to get past what I'm feeling to think better. That's the problem. Because most when they feel like this, they can't think past what they feel. I got to talk to the thought and wrestle with the feelings. And I don't need nobody to do that. I just need somebody who have taught me right from wrong.
You've always had this philosophy?
I've always knew right from wrong. There's no other philosophy, right or wrong. Who right and who wrong? You was wrong, man. So there's no other philosophies. Good and bad, right or wrong. There's no in between. Why it's hard to spot the devil? Because we've made it too muddy. It's either good or evil, right or wrong. Now the devil can dress up all kind of ways.
Do you feel like you have to take a side in regards to defending right or wrong?
No, because my right might be your wrong. Perception is reality. It's some selling dope thinking they right in the not hurting nobody.
Because they financial situation.
For whatever their reason.
Right.
I don't compare my right to nobody's. I can explain it and I can make it make sense. Whether you think it's right or there's a lot of people think what I'm saying wrong in the It's a lot of people think what King Von was saying was right in the Perception is reality.
Some of that stuff, man.
Perception is reality. But reality have nothing to do with truth. It's your reality. How you raised in your household, that's your reality. But the world ain't like that. But you'll believe it is. That's why we have to escape our realities and go other places. And see that what we think we know, the world is much better than that dark place we live in. Everybody ain't fighting and mad and shooting and dying and struggling. It's some people don't know no struggles. I never knew my mother had to struggle. I never knew what my mama had to do to take care of us because children wasn't supposed to know so we can stay innocent. We don't know if mama them rich or poor. We just know we ain't without.
I mean, it was a little different back then. You could buy a house, a decent house back then with a crayon box. You heard me? You get a crib back then with a couple pennies in a crayon box. So gang, y'all be a little over-whooping by a little more than expected. Nowadays, you need literally a heart, a liver, a kidney, an arm, and a leg just to put a down payment on an apartment. A one-bedroom apartment at that. Yeah, so that's 3 jobs minimum. 4 people living in the crib, all working. What else? Yeah, gang, it was a different economy.
My kids think I'm rich.
They supposed to. They not supposed to know their real reality.
What?
You're gonna rob their innocence. Right. That's why you see the 3 monkeys. Children's eyes is supposed to be protected from evil. They're not supposed to know that there's evil in the world.
But I had to straighten my daughter one time because we at AT&T. I'm getting a new phone. She like, Daddy, you already got a phone, but I want this one. Oh, my daddy's rich, but she telling this to the people over there. So you get what I'm saying? Sometimes what do you think about in that situation where my daughter, she just think I ain't never told her no. I don't think. You know what I'm saying in regards to something financial, and she ain't never seen me broke. He done seen me broke. We done been fucked up together. We done bust down $5 meals, $4 meals. We done went to the dollar menu.
So how can you be mad at her for her reality?
No. I'm not mad at her, but it
You just want to slowly educate her on the reality of things. You feel me? So start off with an allowance, gang. You start giving her a little bit of bread of her own. You feel me? And then you let her spend it and see how it run out and see how she could want to start saving up. She might fuck around and get a job at 14. I'm just telling you, gang. That's just a little sauce right there. You can take it if you won't take notes. Write that down real quick. You heard me? She gonna be working in no time. She gonna understand the value of money and how, you heard me? She could really get whatever she want like that. A Barbie house, a Lamborghini, yeah.
Comes back to, golly, like how do I? Because he got a hunger in him
That's
that she
all
don't
that-
have.
Don't stop comparing everything.
I got you.
Stop comparing everything. One kid got tenacity, the other kid is pure innocent. You don't want your girl to know that. You want her to think daddy is rich and a hero. Why? Because daddy do whatever to make it happen.
Real talk.
And if daddy can't, I'm going to come with an excuse why I couldn't. But I'm going to do everything I can. Nigga, I want her to think I'm in that boy too. Yeah. It's their reality. A lot of parents want their reality to be their kids' reality.
Value, for real.
Facts.
You can't see you, daddy. You don't know what effect you got because you're trying to play a perfect parent. You won't be a two-sided coin parent. You won't talk to your kids about your flaws. When you do wrong to mama and mama mad at your dad and up, man. You don't talk to the boy like that, let him know you wrong.
Now, I did tell him though. I said,
Not I did, I do. So check this out.
Yeah, don't give
How
up,
often do
man.
parents come to their kids?
It ain't over till it's over. You heard me? If you don't quit, you can't lose.
Because I was angry, I was frustrated, my tone was a little rough. That hurt more than the whooping. I had a partner that killed this next door neighbor when he was 12 years old. He stabbed him 93 times.
Okay.
Damn.
I remember you told me that. You still talk to him?
No.
Okay.
No.
And he's still my partner. Ain't my partner. I fuck with him. His daddy used to beat him. He told me he had his first homicidal thought when he was 5 years old in the bathtub after his daddy beat him.
Oh, man. Charleston different.
He said right after he had that homicidal thought, his daddy came in with tears in his eyes and said, son, I'm sorry. His daddy could have stopped that seed of murder had he came in right. Had he said that afterwards, because when we whoop our kids, we angry, we mad, and we inflicting pain on them.
You know, scientifically, they say if you a kid under a certain age, the moment they get physical violence consistently, something change in their brain, and most murderers was dealt with corporal punishment at that age. Do you agree with that?
Most murder was sexually abused too. But we learn violence from our parents. We don't take things from them. We hit them. Anywhere. And in front of anybody. The first time you cause that physical harm and pain, it does something to their brain. But you never...
You talking about the discipline that work. You talking about the discipline that got the older generation straight and right, and that's the reason why most of y'all most civilized. You ain't talking about what these going through now, and that they is missing the lack of therefore. You heard me? The lack of the whoopings got their acting a damn fool. Because they don't know right from wrong. They ain't never learned it. They ain't never got discipline. They ain't never got taught. Taught no better. They ain't not allowed to. Just a call to what's the name people on there 2 seconds. That's it, yeah. You not a parent no more. You heard me? The teachers are, sending people to your crib, go kidnap them shit. Yeah, you not a parent. Your baby mama get on your ass, you heard me? Or you can't see your jit no more. They on your ass. He ain't lying. So, like, yeah. You talking about two different things at the same time, not understanding what you talk about. The whoopings is that's damn so worked, gang. That's worked so splendidly well. It was crazy. Yeah, it could have been a little better. Like you said, you don't got to get whooped for everything. We're always going to be out anger, and you can let them know why it happened so it won't happen again in the future. You feel me? You let them know why your got whooped so you won't get whooped again. You heard me? But that's discipline. That's how you try to get that. You heard me? Come on, nah. But if you ain't, and you just taking away phones and shit, you gonna go take your blick, walk in your room and say, where that phone at, bitch? They don't know the discipline. They don't know the difference between they do that, boom, boom, it's over with. Not only is the parent gone forever, they finna get locked up forever. They never seen that phone again. You heard? It's like, it's the lack of, gang. It's not the whoopings. It's the fact that it ain't no more. You feel me? That's all I'm saying.
Stop to consider. How hard did I really hit
Discipline must be taught.
in my anger and frustration with every intent to teach them?
Charleston, ain't your children come out perfect? We would just talk about that's one thing we can't say. Charleston raised the shit out them kids. You heard me? We know they would get their ass whooped. You don't even gotta pretend, gang. Don't act with us. Don't pretend. Don't lie. Yeah, they got good discipline. That's why they came up right. You heard me? No complaints. One graduated at 15. She won't worry about boys. Nothing. The other one, Miho, you talking about he could build blickathons from scratch. Gang was on point. You did your dollar. You heard me? Come on now. They ain't robbed you yet. They did you wrong. They ain't bitch slapped you. You did good, man. You did good. Now these parents ain't doing that to their kids. So yeah, you got the school orders. You got the YN, the files. You heard me? You got all type of shit. Shit getting out of hand.
With pain. I'm trying to hurt what I love.
You know, them people made them rules so that they can fill the jails.
I've never hit my kids trying to hurt them. I've never tried to, but one time I was so frustrated.
Yeah.
Me and my baby sleeping in the bunk bed. I was so frustrated, I popped my baby leg and hit me and me and my sister said, Dad, you must be angry. He would check me with that. Because I'm normally not like this. Your children know.
Real talk. Because
you have a pattern of behavior that you don't think your kids observe. They study you, but you don't watch them. They look at you when you're not looking from behind. So it's a reason why when they grow up, they go find their peers. Me and my son still partners. I made him my friend because I couldn't be a perfect daddy. I ain't had one. So how I know how to be so hard on him to be such a daddy? I made him my partner, my nigga. I give my partners a reason to make a mistake. I got grace with him. My partner, my nigga.
So how you, in your situation, growing up without a father?
Now these people definitely partners, but they just not. They in the same gang and everything. Nah, they in the same gang as they daddies. He ain't lying. Nah, for real. Nah, for real. I'm talking about, yeah, they slide together, all types of shit. So what is you talking about, gang? Nah, I think the whoopings worked better.
How you so balanced? You know, most dudes who don't have no mother,
I wasn't balanced. I had a village until I got balanced. I married their mama, and I had a village till I got balanced. It took me a while to get balanced because I would go teach my son what I wouldn't teach my daughter before she got here. Them was the first 5 years of his life in them early 20s. Yeah, nigga.
Them be the rough years.
Oh, in the happy years, them the years he walk in and catch you. This when y'all leaving the rated R DVDs out on the floor when he 2 or 3, and this when you're most reckless as a parent.
You a funny, you make about.
But this is when you you done forgot that you done showed him this, Mr. Perfect Parents. He done heard y'all cussing, fussing, fighting for. Don't forget that, especially if he the first child.
Yeah, for sure.
So treat him differently, cause he know what you think he don't know, and he been telling grandmama. She just ain't said nothing. So don't be so perfect. For sure. Let him see the flaws that he gonna have to learn to correct and not be ashamed of.
OG, you said tell my story, woo woo. I grew up with my father wasn't around, and when he was around, he was f***ed up. I'm talking about he used to lay the iron fist.
So just know, nigga, you got some of that in you.
Because
you saw it. So you got to be mindful when I'm ready to lay the iron fist, because I can tell you lay the iron fist.
Nah, man, I'm a great guy.
I can tell. A son can only do what he see his father does. Facts. I never got to see nobody. Mama wouldn't let me see him. She kept them out of eyesight, so I never knew what kind to be. I never knew what kind to be, but the ones I saw in passing and on television at the barbershop. So I mimicked what I saw on television.
Today you have no feelings about that? About not having your old boy around?
No. What a grown man feeling somebody little boy for? By now you should be healed. If you still get sad about not having daddy, stop disciplining kids. Because you're not healed. And you're going to hurt them in your unhealed ways.
You can turn this into therapy, nigga.
Gee, that's what you were running from. You want to talk that other talk. We got to heal us, nigga. See, this is how I be wanting to talk. Because if you a leader and you calling yourself a leader don't look nowhere outside the household but at itself. A true leader focuses on self-improving me. Nigga, I ain't saying nothing to my wife. Let me get me better. Let me try to speak more lead. I'm going to focus on making me better. And in the process of making me better, they gonna see me getting up. I'm gonna make them better by making me better because they gonna follow my lead. So when I come out the bathroom in that mirror, the bathroom clean. I ain't saying nothing to nobody. Why? My bed ain't made. I didn't make my bed. I went to sleep with the dishes in the sink. And we all live here. So I ain't asking them to do it. I saw it too. So how I'm gonna look over and we all a part of this? I'm gonna start doing it first. Once I start doing it, I'm gonna pass it you, nigga. But I come out my household walking backwards from the mirror. So I feel shame to say anything to anybody.
I need to hear that.
Because I know my wrong. I know what I'm doing, nigga. So I don't say nothing to nobody. Sometimes I spare the kids. Because I was wrong last night. And my spirit won't let me be a hypocrite. I was wrong last night the way I talked to her. So what I'm checking him for, cause me and her into it. And I was wrong talking to her like that. So I gotta fix me before I say something over there. So when I realized that I'm the problem and I'm the solution, everything else followed me. So I stopped worrying about fixing the community. Man, let me get me some money. Let me get my kids together. Let me get me a legacy. Black people, I ain't got a legacy. If I die right now, my boy ain't gonna have a car from me, is what I was telling myself. How shameful as a father can you feel knowing if you go right now, you ain't got nothing but a pair of shoes and some 2 big pants for the boy. He ain't got nothing to inherit. So why would he tell his kids about his father and he ain't left him nothing to carry but his anger? So now I fix me, start going to church, just fix me. And then I became a better loving father because I was frustrated, I was feeling shame, financially struggling, mad at the bitch because she done run off. Now I got my heart right first so I can think in alignment with my heart. Because your heart and your mind got to be on the same accord to be one. So I wrestled for years having a heart that wanted to do right, but a mind that wanted to go back to doing wrong. Fuck you, hoe. Come get these up. Yeah, every time I want to down her as if we both ain't up and we both hurt our babies. I'm going to be the one to kiss her ass. Yeah, I'm going to be the bigger parent. I'm going to break the curse. Yeah, I'm going to let her claim the kids this year for the taxes. Normally I go do it, I started having compassion. So now that's when life changed. When I started having compassion for the people I didn't like that once loved me.
When did that start?
When I started feeling shame as a man for feeling like this. Cause this hurt the kids too. So how he gonna know how to love something he had something with? He getting example from watching y'all. So he gonna be mean this a week for one. So I would tell my son, it's 2 things to this. You either gonna be abusive or weak, nigga. All the men in our family whoop women except me, nigga. All the men in our family ran out. I'm the one that did. I'm the first one to stay, nigga. So I let him see this is the flaw of the men in our family. While I'm trying to be perfect, laying on mama couch, smoking weed on the back porch, trying to figure this shit out. But the burden came from trying to do everything right as a father when I realized you can't. You don't even know how to. She can't tell you either unless she had a father. And I don't want to talk to her. I'm going to be talking to your daddy. If my woman had a daddy, I'm going to spend time with her daddy. She can't tell me nothing about the man. I'm going to talk to him. Because mom and the kids been playing on him. Don't tell your daddy.
Did you ever have a chance to talk to your father about what ended up happening?
Yeah.
What did he end up telling you?
I buried my father in my suit. I ain't got nothing to tell him.
No, I'm saying, what did he tell you about?
I don't know. Our daddies don't talk to the shame. They act like they ain't done nothing. That's the best way to do it. Best way to do it. If you ain't got nothing to say, they don't know why they left. They were young.
I see there was a point in your life where a transition happened. It seemed like that's what you keep talking about.
Homie, you gotta understand, you looking at your kids and you not with your kid's mother. How you think they feel? How you think they feel?
Real talk.
Especially if you get with another woman and they get to see you love on this woman and not they mama, and you're not giving them no explanation, and you're still treating their mama mean. You won't give her no. They resent you. They just can't.
Nah, for real, say I was about to say that too. Sometimes that boy Charleston do be spitting, boy. That's why you just gotta let that boy do his thing sometimes. You heard me? But other than that, it was definitely a good interview. I like how it turned into a little therapy session at the end. That boy fucked around and did some. This the W Charles. This is Charles we want to see more. Yeah, he still fucked around and said some things that was questionable that we might have wanted to call it out. You heard me? But for the most part, as long as that's all I be saying, gang. You can't ask anybody to be perfect. But as long as you throwing out the messages, you feel me? You trying to say some right within the wrong you doing, I can't even be mad at you. Because I know saying wrong with the right is the way to get the message out there nowadays because of how it work and the cancellations and all that thing. So you gotta you gotta play crazy to a certain extent. But make sure you squeezing in the valuable information that the ones who listening and read between the lines can find, gang. You heard me? You ain't lying. But I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash. Broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no roof. I will hit a list for real, they get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoofing, better than spoofer, I got spoofed. They asked about Robert, did a lot of it. We was the first young niggas with counterfeit. So my bro, I'ma make it, can't lie to shit. Won't never chat much about a lot of shit.